In the heart of a lush green forest called Green Valley, there lived a huge elephant named Appu. He was the biggest and strongest animal in the entire jungle. His tusks were long and shiny, his ears were wide like giant fans, and his footsteps made the ground shake. But despite his great strength, Appu had one big problem. He was extremely lazy. Every morning, while other animals woke up early and began their daily work, Appu would slowly walk to his favorite tree and lie down under its cool shade. He would spend hours sleeping, dreaming, and doing absolutely nothing. He often thought proudly, "Why should I work? I am the biggest and strongest animal here. I don't need to struggle like others." When he felt hungry, he would lazily walk to the nearby river, eat some grass, lotus leaves, or fruits that had already fallen from the trees. Then he would return to his resting spot and continue sleeping. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. Slowly, something began to change. Even though Appu's body still looked big, his strength started decreasing. He couldn't walk fast anymore. Climbing small slopes made him tired. Even standing for a long time felt difficult. But Appu didn't care. He kept thinking, "I'm still stronger than everyone else. Nothing can happen to me." Then one year, the forest faced a terrible drought. The rain stopped falling, rivers began to dry up, grass became scarce, trees stopped bearing fruit. Soon, food and water became very hard to find. All the animals started working together to survive. The monkeys climbed tall trees to search for fruits, the deer traveled long distances to find grass, the rabbits dug small holes in the ground to search for underground water. Even the tiny ants worked day and night, collecting food without rest. But Appu, he just sat under his tree and waited. He thought proudly, "When the time comes, I'll find food easily. I'm big and powerful. I don't need to worry." Days passed. Food became almost impossible to find nearby. Finally, hunger forced Appu to move. He tried to walk deep into the forest to search for food, but his legs felt heavy. He became tired very quickly. His breathing grew fast and uneven. After walking only a short distance, he had to sit down. For the first time in his life, Appu realized something was wrong. One night, Appu was extremely hungry. His stomach hurt badly. He felt weak, helpless, and afraid. He lay on the dry ground and whispered sadly, "I wish I had worked like others. I wish I had kept myself active. Now my body is big, but I have no strength left." Just then, a tiny ant passed by. She saw the giant elephant lying weakly and said in a firm voice, "You are the biggest animal here, yet you are suffering. Do you know why?" Appu looked at her silently. He had no answer. The ant continued, "We ants are very small, but we never sit idle. We keep moving, keep working, and that is why we survive even in the hardest times." Her words hit Appu deeply. For the first time, he truly understood his mistake. The next morning, Appu made a strong decision. "No more laziness," he said to himself. "I will work. I will become strong again." Slowly, he got up and joined a group of elephants searching for water. At first, it was very difficult. His legs trembled, he got tired quickly. Sometimes he wanted to give up, but he didn't stop. Day by day, he kept trying. Slowly, his strength began returning. He started helping other animals too. He pushed down branches so smaller animals could eat fruit. He dug deep pits with his strong legs to find water underground. He carried heavy logs to help build shelters. His hard work inspired everyone. Soon, the entire forest began working together with new hope and new energy. After many months of teamwork and effort, the rain finally returned to Green Valley. Rivers filled again, grass grew fresh and green. Trees became full of fruit once more. The forest was alive again. But this time, Appu was no longer the lazy elephant. He had become the most hard-working animal in the jungle. Now, instead of sleeping all day, he spent his time helping others and staying active. All the animals respected him deeply. Whenever someone asked, "What changed you?" Appu would smile and say, "Strength does not come from size, it comes from hard work. Laziness makes even the strongest weak." From that day onward, Appu never wasted his time again. Whether it was the hot summer, heavy rain, or cold winter, he always stayed busy doing something useful. And he never forgot the lesson he learned from a tiny ant. No matter how big or talented you are, if you remain lazy, you will become weak. But if you stay active and work hard, you can overcome any difficulty. Moral of the story: laziness slowly destroys strength and ability. Hard work, discipline, and staying active are the true sources of power. Those who keep working never fear difficult times. They are always ready to face them.